everyone. How are you? Welcome back. We are going to make an inspiration piece that I saw on Pinterest. And it was hearts, but they were made to look like they were flowers, if you will. They were in a container, and there was all different sizes of hearts, and they made leaves out of I think it's construction paper, or it was covered with scrapbook paper or fabric. I couldn't tell, but nonetheless, I went ahead and I cut different shapes of hearts and different sizes, and I am so glad sometimes I keep everything, because these were stems from flowers that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. And when I cut them down, I thought, these might be something sometime. Well, sure enough, look, they have the faux thorns, and they're brown. And now I may not have enough for all of these, but what I'll do is I'll just paint whatever I need this brown. And this brown looks like it's probably the burnt umber. So I'll paint this, and if I need more, because I want them different heights as well, the burnt umber. Okay? And the leaves, I think I'm going to use some leaves that I have that are just kind of strays from my faux rose bushes. So first off, you're just going to need some scrapbook paper or fabric if you want to use fabric, and our tried and true cereal boxes. That's what all of these are. All of them are cereal boxes. And if you want to cover the back, just use more scrapbook paper and put the branch or the stem or whatever you want to call it, sandwich it in between. The reason I'm not going to do that, I'm going to adhere them with duct tape, because they're going to be in such a way where you're not going to see the backs of them. Plus, it's going to be easier for me to take it all apart and store these, because I don't have a lot of storage space. So that's why I'm not. Again, if this was a gift, yes, I would, you know, of course, finish it off. But since it's just going in my house, I'm just going to do it this way. I'm showing you this so you get the crux of it, and then you can do whatever you want. Okay. So I've gone ahead and I've already, with the glue stick, glued some of these hearts on already, okay? And then I'm just going to glue a couple more, but I have to cut the back for it right now. So what I'm going to do is come in and trace around okay. This does not take long at all. And what I like about cereal boxes, and if you've followed me for any length of time, you already know this, but for my new subscribers, you hear that? This is heavy. When you're doing stuff where you need a backing, they make chipboard, but a lot of the chipboard isn't even as sturdy as this, and that's why I like using it. I'm going to go ahead and cut these out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have these two left to glue, and then we can put them on the stems. And then we'll put the leaves onto the stems. And I like using the glue stick opposed to a glue gun or Mod Podge with this because it doesn't bubble up. It doesn't get ridges underneath it like it would if it was being glued down by a glue stick. Okay. Now, I have to determine what, you know what, I'm going to get the container and get the leaves and I'll be back. Okay, now this is the container that I want to put them in. I got this, oh my gosh, I think it was from Michael's Signature Accents. Is that Michael? Yeah, Michael's Stores. I must have got this, oh my gosh, at least probably 15, 16 years ago. And it used to have a picture, I think it was lilacs on it. And I painted it this buttermilk, and then I was going to throw it away. Then I thought, you know what, I might either try my hand at painting the Mackenzie Child Courtly check on it at some point, but I don't have enough time right now because I'm running out of time before Valentine's is over and I go on to Easter. And then I thought, well, maybe I could take the Courtly check, which this is tissue paper from Mackenzie Child's. I ordered it, and I thought I could cover this, okay, in it. But I don't think I want to do that as of yet. I think I'm going to try my hand at painting this. And when I do, I'll bring you along with me. So in the meantime, all I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take some of the ribbon and make a bow on this, but this is going to be my base for these. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that. All right, in the meantime, what I'm going to do, like I told you, is I'm going to come in. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's see how many. Here's my leaves. And if I cut some out of paper along with that, so be it. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I could paint this 7. Now, let's see if they're all the same length, because I don't want these all the same length. So, and wouldn't you know it, I forgot my wire cutters downstairs. Doggone it. See that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn these over. And again, if this was a gift, or if this was in a room where you were seeing the back of it as well, then I would take more time in backing these up, putting this in, and then sandwiching it with a back, okay? But I'm not doing that because I'm going to be disassembling them, because it's much easier for me to pack these away without the long stem. Then that puts you into a box, how you're going to do it. Okay, so let's see. Let's get my Gorilla duct tape. And you don't need a lot to do this, because this stuff is, like I've told you before, very sticky. So I'm going to cut some pieces, and when I'm done with that, I'll be back. Okay, so when you're, if you use duct tape, you're going to want to tape the very top of it and then about here, just to give it some hold. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Then And the smaller the heart, the less you've got to go up. When you have the really big one, you got to go up a little bit so it's not going to want to fold backwards, you know. Now, you could hot glue this. You most definitely could, if you were going to keep it up or if you were giving it for a gift. But for me, this is going to be easy just to pull this off, and then I can put these easily away. And like I said, I want all of these hearts to be different heights. I don't want them to be all the same. I'm glad I kept these, and I almost didn't. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to, because I may be able to use them, and hot dog, I did. I found a reason. Again, this is a smaller one, so I'm putting it up here. I don't have to bring it all the way up here. Okay, I'm waiting for these two to dry, and the burnt umber is going to be fine. I wanted to tell you, when you buy silk flowers, and say that you just use the flower itself, don't throw your leaves away. Case in point, this. This was from a rose. I think it was, I don't know how many there were on there, but anyway. These are going to work perfect in this DIY. Now what I need to do is make sure I have enough for all of these, so I may have to do 2 on one and maybe 3 on one, but I think I want to have at least 2 on each, and I think I'm just going to get that actually. I'm just going to make it. But like I said, you could use these for a pattern, and out of scrapbook paper make your own leaves or make them bigger, you know. Alright, so let's see with this one, and I got to decide how far up I want the leaf to go. And what you could do too is you could mix scrapbook paper with these silk leaves. And I might do that as well. I don't know. I'm going to have to see how it looks once they're all in that container. And if I think it's still missing something, then I will. If not, then I won't. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, I'm going to keep putting the leaves on, and I'll be back when they're done. Okay guys, I am done with my heart flowers, if you will. Now I'm going to get my container ready, put them in, and then we will put the bow together and they will go downstairs. Okay, we're downstairs and here it is. Okay guys, we're done, and here we are down by my fireplace, and I ended up putting scrapbook paper. I cut out leaves because I wanted it to look more like a bouquet opposed to just hearts. So there it is, and there's the container with the different ribbons that give that Mackenzie Child feel. I hope that you like this DIY. I hope that you'll try it. You don't have to have hearts. You could do butterflies, you could do flowers, you could do whatever you wanted. It's up to you, whatever kind of bouquet you might like. Guys, until we get together again, remember the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Bye.